before we did our break during the Thanksgiving break, we was reading Brene Brown's book. Of course, you can Daring Greatly, and she mentioned that she keeps a piece of paper with her. She keeps a piece of paper with the names of the people that opinions matter. And she said these are the people that have seen her at, at her worst, but at her best. They know that she's working on her vulnerability, on her shame resilience, working on her courage with vulnerability. They know what her goals are. They know what she's working towards achieving. And they, yes, they know her truly in her essence, right? And I told you all to think of who that person was for you. I wanted to bring it back up because I think it's very important. It's very important for you to know whose opinion matters and whose opinion doesn't matter. 99% of the people's opinions don't matter in reality. I have one person that's on my list. I know she said people. I think as I get older, because she's a bit older than me, not to say it in a negative way, but she's a few years older than me. I think as I get older, I will add to my list. But I have one person that I can truly say their opinion matters because they know me fully. They know me in my essence. They know me in my low point. They see me when I was being petty. They see me working to evolving every day. They see me expanding my spirituality. They see me go on this journey with my spirituality. They see me cry tears, of just growing pains during this process. They see me go through all of that, as long as they see me win, and they've been there not judging me the whole time through the process. So, make sure that's important. And I'm going to say why that's important as I go into this topic about getting clear with your manifestation, okay? It's important because a lot of times the opinions of other people or our thoughts about what other people are going to say interrupts our manifestation. We don't allow ourselves to truly say, this is what I want. We always are considering other people's opinion, how other people are going to feel about it. And it's important for you to know whose opinion matters. And I don't think it should be any more than 3 is pushing it. It's pushing it. But 1 or 2 people. Now, even when we're talking about this manifestation, those people's opinions matter, but they shouldn't affect your manifestation, okay? Being clear is so important. It's so important. So important when you are manifesting what it is that you want into your life. Being clear. What is it that you want? A lot of times we don't even have the courage to say out of our mouths what we truly want because of the shame, the gremlins, the feeling like we're going to be judged, all of those things. You have to be clear about what it is that you want. You have to have the courage to say, this is exactly what I want, despite what anybody says. Okay? I'm going to give y'all an example of me. Okay? So, for those of you that have been with me since March, right? And I'm going to just say since March because I've been working on this manifestation for a while. I'm not going to lie. I have been working on manifesting my husband, okay? And I've seen a few people that come in and out and they want to manifest marriages also. Now, when I originally started truly getting into the manifestation process, going through the meditations, 10 years ago, almost 10 years ago, in 2011, one of my goals was to be happily married with children, okay? So I've really been working on the manifestation of a husband for a while, okay? I manifested that. I did that year. Now, what I manifested was the children before the marriage, which wasn't necessarily how I said it. That's how I wasn't thinking that, but I wasn't clear, right? The universe gave me exactly what I wanted, the children in the marriage, okay? I manifested that I manifested a child and a husband in less than a year, okay? So I was married, then we had another child, and that's when I realized, I should have said I wanted to be happily married with a child, because then I immediately got pregnant again after that, and I have my children, which tells me what I need to be clear. I need to be clear on my manifestation. Hold on one second, because my children that I'm speaking of are off the chain right now. 1 second. Now I know, Amir. I know that I just told you I'm about to get online. You brought me the stuff to get online. All I hear is that crowd running and giggling. I have people sitting there waiting for me like that. Stop acting like you don't know how to shake up. Get it together. The eat snack of the first person that you're going to do now. Now. Now I'm going to have to talk again. Okay, thank you for your patience. Okay, I'm sorry. My children, I don't know what they was doing, running. They was doing too much. They weren't supposed to be doing what they was doing. They supposed to be eating their little morning snack. That's it. Okay. So how others feel, is what impedes on your manifestation. It impedes on you being clear. Okay, it's just like getting clear, saying exactly what it is that you want, right? So going back to my goal of manifesting the husband, I manifested the husband, right? We went through it. It didn't work for me. Okay, there was things that I wasn't clear about. I did have a list. Like, I had a list of what I wanted in a husband. I had wrote a list of everything. Okay. And he had all of those things. But keep in mind, I was 22, right? So I didn't have a lot of experiences of what I necessarily needed. Not just want, but needed in a marriage, okay? I never took the list and consulted those that have been married for years and said, hey, what do I need? Like, it's just being young, right? So my list matched what I was looking for. I got exactly what I asked for. Exactly what I asked for. So here's the thing, though. It's not anything to be mad about. It's not anything to be ashamed about. It's not anything to be upset about. What it does is it say, hey, I need to get more clear. Good morning. I need to get more clear. I need to be more clear about what it is I'm looking for, right? So, excuse me. So we was together a while. We divorced 2017. I moved with the children on my own by 2018, right? So by then, I wasn't focused on the relationship. I wanted to get me and the children together, right? So then I started saying, okay, this is what I want. I wanted somebody that truly, was into me. Somebody that truly was into me, that truly loved me, etc. Manifested a person, okay? Gave me exactly what I needed in that arena. But there was other stuff that I wasn't getting because I was still learning what that comprised of, right? So I kept manifesting exactly what it was that I was asking, but with each manifestation, I was becoming more and more clear about what it is that I needed, not just wanted, what I needed, okay? Yes, I want to be happily married. Yes, that's what I wanted, but there was some needs that needed to happen in that marriage to sustain it, okay? So this manifestation with a marriage and with a person is a little different to me because you have to take into account the fact that other people are the other people have free will. Other people have their own agendas. Other people want things for themselves. Whereas when you're manifesting, let's just say you want to manifest a house, right? You want to manifest a house. You want to manifest a car. Are these things want you just as bad as them? They vibrate just like you vibrate, right? But it's different when you're dealing with a person, when you are finding a match with a person, okay? And that was something that I was learning over time. I had to get more clear and more clear. It's not just about what it is that I wanted. It's about what I also need. My needs are they're important, about the wants and stuff like that too. So when you are going on your manifestation journey, okay, understand that you're going to keep manifesting that which you asked for. And then you might realize, hey, this is not quite what I wanted, right? I wanted it a little different. Let's just say, okay, you go to a new restaurant, right? I want to order some chicken marsala. You get your chicken marsala. You know what? They cook the chicken a little too hard. So now I know I'm more clear that I want y'all don't fry the chicken that hard, right? It's the same thing with manifestation. You'll keep getting what it is that you ask for, and as you go through the process, you might realize that you want to tweak it a little bit. You want to get more clear, right? You're more clear. The more clear you get about it, then you'll manifest it again. Then you'll manifest it again. So sometimes with some of the things that you are working towards manifesting, you have brought it into your life. Sometimes you don't even notice that it's in your life because you wasn't 100% clear, okay? It wasn't 100% clear. So you'll manifest it and don't even realize, right? I was like, okay, I want to have, I think I set a sales goal one time. I was wanting to manifest a sales goal, right? Well, I got the information that I needed to reach the goal. I manifested what I asked for. Now, I might say, okay, I didn't get the actual sale. Well, it's the same thing. Like, okay, you can give a man a fish or you can teach him how to fish. They gave me the information so that I can meet the sales goal, right? They gave me what I needed. So now I'm like, okay, I need to be more clear. Now that I got this information, I can be more clear about what it is I asked for and what it is that I'm working to manifest, right? So when you're going through the process, don't get discouraged, okay? Don't feel like it's not happening. When y'all submit your prayer requests, when we're doing the affirmations and y'all are asking for things, I want y'all to take the time and really see some of the stuff that you manifested. Some of the times you manifested and don't even recognize you manifested. You manifested and then you're like, wait, I need to get a little more clear about this. Oh, I manifested a job and it's like, okay, this is a good job, but I needed this too. I didn't realize I needed this, right? I need to make this tweak. I need to be more clear. So getting clear with your manifestation is a journey. It's a journey. It's a path. It's a journey, right? And you don't get discouraged on the journey. You don't get discouraged at all, okay? So you continually, excuse me, you continually get clear, get clear, get clear. So the details do matter, right? They do. They do matter. And sometimes, I'm going to be honest, you know, y'all will hear me, good morning, y'all will hear me say in prayers, when we do the prayers, that sometimes our conscious mind don't even be aware of that which we desire. And I'll say in the prayer, God, go into our heart and grant the desires of our heart, right? So some of those details, sometimes there's a disconnect between this and the heart. What is it that you truly want? What is it that you truly desire? Sometimes you block yourself from saying, this is what I truly want and desire, because you don't know how such gonna feel, this gonna feel, that gonna feel. So that's why I went back to, started this conversation off with, go back to what Brene Brown said. Get a piece of paper, and there should only be at max 3, but I'm gonna say 1. Put one person on that piece of paper whose opinion matters, okay? That person knows the worst of you, that person knows the best of you, the person knows that you're trying to grow, that person you can vent to, that person you could go to. Because that will impede you being clear on your manifestation. That right there, eliminating that will clear up a lot in your manifestation process, like a lot. Don't get discouraged if you didn't get it right the first time, okay? You keep trying again. Okay, let me try again. I'm going to do it again. This is what I want to manifest. This is what I'm going to have in my life. Okay, I wasn't clear about it this time. Who cares? Y'all can laugh at me. I don't care what other people think because y'all opinions don't matter. I'm focused on this manifestation. This is what I want. This is what I'm going to manifest in my life. Period, point blank. Okay? So now I know I need this. Now I know I need this. So back to the prayer. Sometimes you don't know what you need. Go ahead and say, God, grant me. I want this manifestation, and I want you to give me what's best for me, what's in my heart. I want you to help with that piece, right? That's what I did, and I manifested exactly what I needed, right? Exactly what I needed, okay? Because I wasn't necessarily able to be clear about it. Like, okay, for example, my aunt, I talked to my aunt last night. She used a great example, right? She was like, I have these earpods, these Air earpods. She was like, you know, my daughter bought them for me and I didn't use them for a long time. I just used my regular headset. I was like, you know, these, nothing's wrong with these. You know, I'm not going to use it. Her daughter's like, Mom, why are you not using these? I bought these. So she's like, okay. She started using them and then she lost them. And she's like, okay, I didn't know they were that good. Before she used it, she didn't know that it was a need of hers, right? So understanding when you're manifesting things, there's certain things that you just don't know. because of your lack of experience. It doesn't mean anything's wrong with you. It doesn't mean anything that you're stupid. It doesn't mean that. It's the process of getting clear. It's the journey. So now that she's experienced the ear pods, she lost them, and she's like, you know what? I can't go without them. She'd be searching everywhere. She started looking. She was like, if you're not ready to make that a need of your life, don't get them. You know, we joking about it, but that is true of just getting clear. That's why being clear in the manifestation process is a process. That's why things get better and better. That's why today's a good day. Each day gets better and better. That's why you continue to expand. That's why you see people continue to grow. And it gets better. And it gets better because they get clear. You grow as a person. You say, you know what? This is what I need. This is what I need. I remember when I divorced and I started with my children. I'm like, okay, I need a job that's paying me $72,000 a year. I manifested it. I did. Now, did it come the way I thought it was going to come? No. But I had to be open to what the universe and the gods and goddesses brought to me. And I got to the job and I got it really quickly. Okay? So, then I realized, like, hey, I need more than just money. I need a peace of mind. I need to be able to spend time with my children. I need to be able to sustain us. I need to be able to provide for us financially, but at the same time, have a peace of mind. At the same time, make those memories with my children where I'm present. So I became more clear. Changing the manifestation, right? Also, those of you that have been with me since March, I've been losing weight. I said, okay, I want to be 190 pounds. I started the journey. I got down to 200, 205. I'm like, I like how I look. I really don't want to lose any more weight, right? I'm learning as I'm experienced. I'm learning. I'm losing weight in a different way. I'm working out, so I like what I see. I like this is what it is. It changes. You grow. You evolve. You become more clear. You become clear, and it's a process, okay? So you will keep manifesting something like what you want until you start getting clear. Right? And sometimes you meet somebody and they put you onto something, right? You know what I mean? You might go and get a Chick-fil-A sandwich and you always used to getting barbecue sauce, and somebody's like, hey, no, try this Polynesian sauce on it. It's good. You're like, okay. You try it. Now you have a new experience, right? You get clear. Like, okay, I really like this. This makes this a better experience. You go through life. You go through the journey. The journey is about getting clear. And I want y'all to understand that, okay? I want y'all to understand that. And then I want you to eliminate opinions of others and truly say what it is that you want. I know somebody says, you know what? I don't want to work. I want somebody that's going to take care of me, and I want to sit around the house and do what I want to do. Okay. If you watch The Secret, there was a part where he says, the universe goes, your wish is my command. You can have, that's what she want to do. That's what she want to do. Who cares if somebody thinks she's lazy? Who cares if it's this and that? Who cares what other people think? Who cares? Their opinion don't matter. We just eliminated all the people's opinions that don't matter, right? Which is everybody. So, not having a shame around that. Releasing that. Being clear about what it is you want. Say what you want. You have not because you ask not, right? And just understand, like, don't get defeated, okay? Don't get defeated. You get a job and you're like, okay, this is a job. Well, people keep saying, oh, I keep switching jobs. Who cares? Oh, I keep getting a new man. Oh, I keep getting a new woman. Who cares? You keep working at your manifestation until it's exactly the way you want it. Okay? It's exactly the way you want it. I don't care. I don't care. Okay? You start dating such and such and you realize this ain't a go. Deuces. All right. Working on the manifestations. I need somebody that's da-da-da-da-da. Manifest somebody else. Okay, this is cool. No. Deuces. You keep getting clear. Okay? Because you did manifest it. You did attract it, and you attracted exactly what it was that you asked for. But then you realize something else and you want to be more clear about it. Okay? I don't know for y'all that cook, right? When you cook in a recipe, I'm going to keep giving y'all examples, right? You know, when you're making a recipe, you try it for the first time. You're like, okay, you testing it out. I might add a little different. Next time you tweak it. Next time you tweak it, and you tweak it until it's perfect, right? Until you have it exactly where you want it to be. I know I'm like that when I cook. And then now this is my staple. I make it this way. This is how I make it. But I got clear about how I wanted it through the process. Through doing it again. Do it again. Learning about it, right? That is how you get clear with your manifestation. That's how you get clear. I want unexpected money to come to me from unexpected places, and I want expected money to come from me. I want my business to boom. Sometimes you got to ask yourself, do I really like what I'm doing, or am I doing this because I thought it was going to bring me money? Okay, getting clear. I got clear about it, right? I'm a certified holistic nutritionist, right? Which I like to use for myself. I started taking clients after I got certified, and I realized I don't really like this because people don't want to do the work. They think because they're meeting with me, magic's supposed to happen. No, I'm supporting you, but they don't want to do the work when it comes to changing their eating. It's challenging for people to do that. So I learned, hey, I don't want to do this. So yeah, I got a certification. I may use it here and there, but I use it personally. It's not something that I offer out to people. Learning about the process, right? I'm learning that about myself. So getting clear. Getting clear. Excuse me. I'm still getting some of this phlegm out. Oh, I just thought about something. I gotta get right. So that is what getting clear is about. That is what the process is about. That is about tweaking it. You make it better and better. Sometimes you start something and you're like, okay, I want to, tweak this a little bit. You whatever your artistry is. An artist may make music, you know what I mean? They may be a painter. You may be a writer. You may be doing hair. You may be cooking. We do it already. That's the thing. We do it already and don't really realize it. It's already in our subconscious mind. It's already ingrained in us. We don't consciously realize it's the manifestation process. We don't consciously realize that we put an effort into it, that we're getting clear. You braiding hair, you learning to braid hair. You're like, okay, I want to do it a little different now. I want to do this a little different now. You at a new job, you get a system. This system works. You get clear. You just manifested a system. You know what I mean? It's happening. You're doing it already. But now I'm telling you on a bigger scale. You're just getting more clear. Don't get discouraged in the process. If it don't show up exactly like this, it probably is showing up the way that you're putting it out there. And it's for you to get clear about it. Okay? And, this came to me the other day, and then I see, like I said, I see in prayers, right? I talk about, 2 weeks ago, I talked about the repetition of prayers, are good or bad or whatever. But some of the things that I do see in prayers is a manifestation thing, okay? And it's about getting clear, okay? And I've seen some of you evolve in your prayers and evolve in what it is. Like, okay, hey, I want to, have a multi-million-dollar company, right? Doing this. You may get into it and realize the nuances of it, and you're like, I don't know if I really want to do this. I know somebody say, I want to open a liquor store. Been a dream of theirs for years. Got the money, got to the place where they could open a liquor store. Started going through the process, meeting the mentors, having training, finding out the licensure. Then started talking to owners, and the owners are like, hey, yeah, these are the good, bad, whatever. The more information they got, the more they was like, I don't think this is what I want to do. And that's okay. It's okay. Realize like, nah, this ain't what I want to do. This is going to be more work than I thought it was going to be. It's going to be more of a headache. And although, this is a recession-proof business, this is not something that I really want to get into. You know what I mean? This is not what I thought it was. I'm getting clear about it. So then, switch manifestation. What is it that I want to do, right? Let me go back and see what y'all saying, because, I'm flowing with it. Excuse me for coughing. You learn so much from your family. Each and every one of us have your live family. Each and every one of us has something to share and teach each other. That is true. I just gave you a completely different perspective, Rachel. That's the purpose. You want to run your business and be taken care of. What's wrong with that? Nothing's wrong with that, Sybil. For real. Okay? This is why I'm so thankful in my prayer. Spirit is the bomb.com. So much clarity right now. Right. It's like light bulb after light bulb after light bulb. You want to change your hairstyle more often. Change your hairstyle more often. You know what I mean? That's what I did with your major. I was like, yeah, no. That's what happens. Sometimes you go through experiences and realize things aren't for you. And that is okay. That is part of the process. That's part of the journey. Okay? That's part of getting clear. Being clear with your manifestation. Okay, nothing's wrong with that. Nothing's wrong with that at all. So, It's a process. I want y'all to understand the journey. Don't get discouraged, okay? Especially in situations where you're dating. Excuse me. Where you're dating, jobs, businesses. You know what I mean? You get a little more clear about it. Like, if you got a car, you like, it's the car of my dreams. You driving the car, you enjoying the car, it's cool. You get in your homegirl car, you realize her car do something, you like, oh, I like that. I want that on my car. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Now I want a car that's this. You're supposed to grow, okay? Michael Beckwith said, if you and he's the one that wrote the Oath of Manifestation, his church, the Agape Love Church. Michael Beckwith said, if you're not growing, you're dying. You have to continue to expand. So getting clear is the part of the expansion. It's the part of the growth, okay? As you go through and you manifest and you manifest and you manifest. Society made up these rules of like, oh, you keep having relationships, then you a thought. You were this or you this or that or whatever, or you this and that, and oh, did you just get a car? You got another car. You greedy. That's gluttonous. Just all this stuff that is, trash. It's trash. You get clear about what it is that you want, and ain't nothing wrong with that process, okay? Nothing's wrong with it. It's part of growing. It's part of growing. If you're not growing, you dying. If you're not expanding, you dying. Okay, you manifested a house and a car. It's cool. What you supposed to do? Keep that same house and car for the rest of your life? No, you grow, you evolve. You grow, you evolve. Okay? It is what it is. It is what it is. And nothing's wrong with love and love. Love heals and transmutes so much. You know what I mean? People have so much pain around certain things, which is why they try to spill their poison on you about it. That gratitude journal is the truth. Can't wait on my vision book to come in the mail. I think it's coming today or tomorrow. Yes, ma'am. And your spiritual bags are going to be there too, Brittany. I'm not sure if you got the email with the tracking. You should be getting that today and tomorrow too. But yes, the gratitude book is, I'm telling you, that reached a whole nother level for me. If you don't have it, go download the gratitude book. It's free. Like KenyattaAuset.com. My gratitude journal. But yeah, you just get clear, okay? Get clear and clear and clear. That's it, and it's okay. It's okay. You know what I mean? That's why I started the conversation with nobody's opinions matter. And guess what? That person who you have on a sheet of paper is that person that's going to root you through the manifestation person. It's the person that's going to be like, okay, this is what you want now? Let's go. Let's do it. All right. You don't want that no more? Let's go. Let's do it. They're going to be there. That person is the cheerleader. That's why their opinion's the only opinion that matter. They're going to give you a real honest opinion about it. They're going to show you your blind spots, right? So it's important. Do that. If you haven't done that, well, who is that person? Who's that one person who knows you, accepts you, and knows that you're learning and growing and understands that you have shortcomings and that you still show up and have the courage to do it, right? You always learned in your relationships. My mom taught me everything is a lesson or a blessing. Some things, such people come for a time, season, lifetime. My mom taught me the same thing. Things are seasonal. Lessons and blessings are the same. They're actually not different. They're the same. A lesson or blessing is the same thing. It's the same thing. It's about your perspective. Angles. By the way, for some of you that came in late, I was saying that Spotify creates the top 100 played songs that you play for the year, and they release it every December. And they released mine this morning, so I was excited. My number 2 played song this year was Angles, which y'all know the song. I played it for y'all, and it's talking about perspectives, right? It's all about perspectives. So it is. It's about the angles, about perspective. When it comes to lesson or blessing, they are the same. You cut out real quick, okay? I'm switching it up though because my last relationship taught me a lot. So simple. Guess what? And you realizing you don't have anybody, instead of having the sad face, manifest it. Okay? We talking about manifestation here. You have the power to manifest and create whatever it is that you want in your life. Whatever you want, whatever you desire. You want somebody, manifest it, okay? Manifest it. There's a bird that flew into my window again today. I couldn't see what kind of bird it was. I know that's random, but a bird just flew by. Like, it just flew right into the window. I have no clue what kind of bird that was, but yeah. You just heard a big thump on the window. I have a real big window in my foyer space. I mean, a big window. I actually don't. I need to find blinds for it. But what if you realize that you don't have something and you want it? Manifest it. That's it. You have not because you ask not. That's a very powerful saying. You have not because you ask not. You have not because you ask not. What do you want? What do you need? Ask for it. Ask for it. I need this to get straight. I need this to work. Ask for it. That's just that. So, you really thought you did, but I don't. But I think it's happening with the new place coming into your life. Yeah. So, the thing is, Sybil, you learn that. Don't take our experiences in sadness. Don't take the experiences as a failure. Don't take those things. And that's the thing, Sybil. You don't trust people because of your past. You have to let the past be the past. You learn what to look for. You're getting clear in the manifestation. You manifested those people at that time based off what you knew. Now you know what you know. You need to manifest differently. That's why you let the past stay in the past. You let the lesson be the blessing. Now I know what to look for. Now I know what it looks like. First key indicator with trusting people. Do they love themselves? If they aren't showing you anything to show that they love themselves, if they're not doing what's best for themselves, if they're not making hard decisions and self-love, if that person don't love themselves off the get, don't trust them. Not saying that they're a bad person, but don't trust them with you. How can they treat you better than they treat themselves? It's not possible. That is the first indicator right there. Excuse me. And I'll tell that to all of y'all. The first indicator when dealing with people is just, and it doesn't take much to see if a person loves themselves. You know, it doesn't take much. How do they treat themselves? I mean, how do they groom? There's people that don't even groom themselves well. That shows a lack of self-love. It's one thing if you're busy. It's one thing if you know, I'm not talking about circumstances. I'm talking about on a regular. Are you grooming yourself? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you feeding yourself foods that's going to help you? Do you have habits that are harmful to you or helpful to you? Okay? That's easy. You can do that with a stranger. You know what I mean? You could do that with a stranger. I have an auntie that she's been on and off with smoking over the years. And then one day she said, you know what? I'm not smoking no more. I love myself more than that. I want to treat my lungs better than that. I want to do better for myself. I want to do what's healthy for me. Okay? And whatever it is that's stressing me, I want to find healthy ways of dealing with the stress so I'm not hurting myself. That right there shows that she loves herself. She made a decision for herself because she loves herself. Okay? It doesn't take much to show somebody loves themselves. Okay? All right. Your person is depressed. What are they doing to help themselves? Are they allowing other people to help them? I know that it can be a place that you're stuck. Whatever. You have anxiety. What are you doing to help yourself? Are you doing self-help? Are you getting professional help? Are you doing something to show that you love yourself? Okay? Are you doing stuff to do? Are you getting sleep at night? Or do you run yourself ragged and get yourself sick and still keep putting yourself on the back burner? Those are indicators of self-love, okay? And I know as I'm saying this, that some of you probably like, that's me, and that's okay. We are learning and getting clear about what we want to manifest. I want to manifest more self-love, then I'm going to start doing more things like that. No shame, no blame, no guilt, none of that. Become more aware and make adjustments. All of this stuff I've been saying is the same thing. I'm just introducing it to you in a different way, in a different manner, a different angle, a different perspective. Become aware and make an adjustment. Okay? You're getting clear. Aware is clear. I'm getting clear. Make an adjustment. And an adjustment is changing the manifestation. Right? I've been saying these same things. That's why each day is good and it gets better and better. Today's a good day. Each day gets better and better. Each day literally gets better and better. No matter if you feel bad today, each day gets better and better. When you started January 1st of this year, today's better than January 1st. Period, point blank. Each day gets better and better because you're growing. You're doing the work. You're doing the self-love. You're evolving. So first things first with that, in terms of people, is self-love. I'm not talking about selfishness. I'm not talking about an unhealthy selfishness, okay? I'm talking about self-love. Self-love, okay? That's an indicator right there whether you could trust the person or not. That'll tell you a whole lot. Girl, you have God in us. This was this. I know that's right, Tiara. I have God. You're so right. I have a spiritual parent and the ancestors. Yes, that is true. You learn to trust new people, how to maneuver and think before you speak. Keeping up to the new people. I know he's gonna fall in love and maybe even possessiveness. So I'm being careful on what I want. Oh, Tiara, yes, I thank God for you, Kenyatta. Now I have awareness and know how to deal with people. I was first to the person who we trust and confide in. I know. when you manifest it. You manifest it, the person you trust and confide in could be God. You know what I mean? When I was having some challenges, I was feeling overwhelmed last week. Really overwhelmed, just trying to get some stuff done. And I just started praying. I was like, damn, I remember last time I had to pray to God, like, God, we got to fix this. Immediately, stuff started shifting. And I'm like, okay, this is cool. You know what I'm saying? This is working. And it's working. Like, immediately, I'm like, okay, I can do this. So, I have to remember that. You know what I mean? I have to remember that being in a relationship also and starting a relationship and having a partner, I have to still remember that my sole purpose and provider and confidant is God. So that's when I'm having issues. That's who I talk to about what I'm having issues about. Always. But in the physical, you could always have somebody too in the physical. You know what I mean? So, with the lunar eclipse, I know y'all heard about the lunar eclipse Monday. With the lunar eclipse, for me particularly as a Cancer, we were being challenged with making sure that we keep our boundaries set. Okay? And I had to make sure that I kept my boundaries set so I wasn't overwhelmed. I have a system, and then I'm the type person, I'm not sure if y'all go through this, when I have new people, new things, or stuff like that, my earrings are bothering me, come into my fold, into my life, I have to go through an adjustment. I have to learn how to maneuver and change my system to work with these new additions, okay? To me, okay, let me see this way. You know, some of y'all can relate to this. Let's just say, we used to double dutch, right? We used to jump rope, and we used to double dutch outside. And then when your friend used to jump in with you, you used to have to maneuver. You had to shift and move a little forward so that they could fit, right? And then you had to jump a little different. You had to move because now you got somebody next to you. You can't jump everywhere. You got to maneuver. You got to do a little tweaking to your system, right? That's how it is for me when I have new additions into my life. New people, a new job, just new things that are coming into my life. I have to figure out how this new thing works in my system. How can this be a nice double dutch flow? Because and I'm using double dutch because it's a flow. It's a rhythm. You know what I mean? When you double dutching. For those of you that jump rope when we was kids. It's a flow. It's a system. And your system, you flow, you got your groove. But when you have somebody that come into your flow and you got different people turning or what, it's a flow. It's a system. You got to learn how to get used to it, right? So sometimes it might have and not even just somebody jumping in, who's turning the rope? Because people turn different, You got to get used to it. And when the people turning together, they got to get on the same accord. It's adjustment. We got to get together at first. It's a little rocky, but then it gets smooth. Now we back in a groove. So that's how it is for me when I have things come into my life, when I have things shift in my life. I have to get back into my swing of things and groove, which requires me to have certain boundaries, right? It requires me to put stuff into a certain way, a certain system. So that's what you have to just think about, okay? Which still all goes back to becoming aware, getting clear. Becoming aware, getting clear. I'm now aware that these additions are now in my life. Let me get clear about how I want this addition to flow in my system, okay? Now I need to manifest this. Now I'm clear about my manifestation, right? I have a partner in my life now, and I'm clear, like, it's different things I gotta ask for. It's like, okay, this is why I have these boundaries in place, and this is for sure. I need to make sure I can outsource all of these things, because I'm not superwoman. I'm not gonna be doing everything, and that's cool. I gotta run my business. I gotta be there for people, and I still gotta run a household. Well, how I'm about to run this household is we outsourcing it, all of it. That's just it. Okay, I'm outsourcing it. If it can be done by somebody else, I'm gonna pay it. Let this get this currency flowing. Let me give energy out. As I pay other people into their business, people pay me into my business. It's an energetic thing, right? So now I know now than ever, I definitely need to outsource household tasks. Period. Point blank. It's getting outsourced. Okay? It's getting outsourced. So I get more clear with my manifestation, right? I'm getting clear. So I'm tying all this together. I'm making all of this hopefully make this make sense to you, giving you a perspective and understanding that getting clear is a part of the process. Getting clear is a part of the process. Don't get discouraged. Don't beat yourself up about what's happened in the past. Don't have any shame about it. You're getting clear. You are learning. You are growing. You are expanding. And you just get clear. You manifest what you want. Sometimes you realize that's what I don't want. So now you know what to ask what you want. Right? This ain't what I want. So this is what I do want. So, getting clear with your manifestation, and know that it comes into your life. You see it, that's not gonna work. You see it, okay, I can do this. You see it. Sometimes you might have to think back to the things you've manifested and do a combination of that. I want a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, that, and that, and then make this, right? And that's just how it works. That is how the manifestation process works. In terms of your journey, in terms of your life. So, I hope that makes sense. I hope y'all learned something today. That's what was on my heart. Tomorrow, I know that Shalana asked about the ringing in her ears. I'm gonna get into that tomorrow. Just because it's a detailed conversation, but I don't want to mix it with this topic. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow. And if y'all have any questions, tomorrow I'm going to be answering questions. So we'll do a Q&A tomorrow. Answer some questions to get clear about some stuff. And I'm going to answer just general questions. I'm not going to do no reading questions. I'm just going to let y'all know I'm not doing no readings, okay? So when you ask me very specific questions pertaining to you, that's not very in a general sense, that's really something that you should do in a reading. By the way, I don't think I told y'all. I've been meaning. This is what I mean to be catching up on. That my general readers are 50% off until the end of the year. So they're $125, 50% off. My spiritual baths are all 50% off till the end of the year. So make sure y'all get spiritual baths. Get a reading if you want to get a reading. Sign up for Patreon, so that y'all can get access to stuff. And we're going to go into 2021 with some new stuff, okay? Okay, so Tiara, you say you have a question. We're going to get into that topic tomorrow. She sent me a message. I know that she's not going to be here till today or tomorrow, so I'm going to download this. Yesterday's live is up on YouTube, so I'm downloading this and I'm putting it on YouTube today. So this will be on YouTube for you to go back and watch. Yeah. I just feel like the way our conversations go here, I want to put it on YouTube. Like, I just got flagged for a video that I did in June, yesterday, on Instagram. That's on my IGTV. And I'm like, really? That was from June. I'm not fooling with Instagram. Okay, so these videos, I'll get on here and do live, but I'm putting them on YouTube. I wanted to make it so that people can see the comments, but that's why I want to read the comments out loud. You need outsourcing in your life since Haven is gone and I'm not working anymore. I'm working on something that works for me and your household. I want everything to flow easily. Yes. And ask for what you need. Okay. That's the thing as a mom. And ask for your need in your prayers. Like, okay, God, I had my daughter Haven here. She was helping me with the younger kids and stuff. I need somebody that can help me with these kids, or I need a situation where this is not so stressful on me, a sister that's gonna work for us, or I need to be working, or I need a safe place for my kids to go. I want them to be in daycare. I want them to be whatever it is. So yes, just all of that. You got blocked on Facebook. posting your drink and saying the word rum. Wow. You must be in live with us. The replays aren't the same. I know. I'm so glad you're back here, Aaron. I'm not sure if you was here yesterday, but I got your prayer request from last week, and we did the prayer for you yesterday. And I was like, what? Aaron been MIA. But yeah, it's been a while. It has been a while. But yes, I got your prayer request. I took a break last week, but I did do your prayer yesterday. Yeah, Erin been here since the beginning. I guess I was the only one that saw her. As I said good morning, she had came in. Erin been here in the cut, doing her Capricorn quietness. It's about to be a whole bunch of y'all birthdays. Sag season is moving quickly. And then, okay, it must have been a crow that hit my window because I keep seeing crows fly by now. But yeah, Capricorn season is coming up. I know it's a whole bunch of y'all birthdays coming up. I'm gonna try to remember everybody's birthday. So yeah. And how you doing, Karis? It's good to see you. But yeah, I'm gonna put this up on YouTube so I can go back and listen to it. I'm gonna go get me some water because I keep coughing. And I need some water in my life. But y'all have a great day. Have a beautiful day. And yes, I know the energy is not the same as when you are live, as Aaron speaks, but the messages are there. So you get to hear the messages. I know you don't see the comments. That's why I'm trying to do my best to read the comments so that when you go back and watch it, you can hear the comments. All right. So y'all have a beautiful day. Have an amazing day. I appreciate y'all. We almost in Capricorn season, Brittany. We still in Sag season, okay? Don't short the Sagittarius. They ain't gonna like that, okay? The Sagittarius don't like to be shorted. But y'all have a good day. All right. Make sure y'all go download your gratitude journals free. Download it. It's good stuff. Go download it. Y'all gonna be seeing me post prompts from it daily. Okay. Go ahead and download it. Download it. There's no excuses. It's free. All right. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.